Hey everybody, welcome back to AI Simplified. My name is Adam. Do you ever feel like there just aren't enough hours in a day, right? Between work, emails, and meetings, and everything else, it's easy to get overwhelmed. But what if I told you AI could take some of that load off your shoulders? Today, I'm breaking down 5 AI tools that can save you hours every day, whether you're writing, organizing, or just trying to keep up with life. Let's get started. First and foremost, we have ChatGPT. By now, you've probably heard of it, but are you really using it to its full potential? Right? A lot of people right now use it like they would Google, just answering random questions. But it can completely transform the way you work. I know that I use ChatGPT daily in my life, but kind of a few key points of what it can be used for, the application of it, right? You can write faster, drafts emails, blog posts, reports, or even social media captions in seconds, right? You can brainstorm better. Or are you stuck on ideas? Right? ChatGPT can generate creative solutions and content outlines, right? It summarizes things efficiently. Get the key points from long articles, research papers, or meeting notes instantly. And if you're into this kind of stuff, you can code smarter, right? If you're a programmer, ChatGPT can help debug and write code snippets. Now, in my everyday life, I use ChatGPT for a lot of different things. Being able to draft an email at a glance, draft a YouTube script at a glance, just being able to go in there and have the power of AI at your fingertips for those drafts is awesome. I will say, you do want to be able to edit things. Like, we're not quite far enough where it's fully human. Now, you can fine tune things through different script prompts and whatnot, which I'll be going over in future content with everybody. But ultimately, for what it is right now, being able to draft essay outlines, email outlines, all of that fun stuff with ChatGPT is a really, really good use of your time. And it just helps you reclaim your freedom in your workplace, in your everyday life, right? How many of us have sat for 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes trying to draft an email to a customer, trying to draft an email to a colleague, trying to fine tune something to the point that you're basically going insane at your workstation, right? With ChatGPT, you enter this in, you send that off, and within seconds, you have a fine tuned prompt that you can then edit a little bit and then send that out, right? Key to getting the best results, be specific with the prompt, right? Instead of saying something like, summarize this article, try something along the lines of, summarize this 10-page report into 5 key insights, right? You'll get much better responses. The more in-depth you can be with your prompt, the better. Next up, we have Grammarly, right? We've all sent an email and later on noticed a typo. It's kind of embarrassing, right? It's where Grammarly comes in, right? But it's not just a spell checker. It is really like having an English teacher on standby, right? So a few key points. You can fix mistakes instantly. Catch grammar, spelling, and punctuation errors before you hit send, right? Enhance clarity. Grammarly suggests better phrasing, making your writing easier to read. Can adjust your tone, right? Writing a professional email or a friendly message to someone, Grammarly can help match the correct tone for that situation. And of course, their built-in plagiarism checker, right? It's really great for students or professionals, ensuring originality in their work, right? I've used Grammarly a bit, not a crazy amount, but it is a really cool tool. But think of how often you write a report or how often you write an email or an essay or whatever it ends up being that you have to then scan back through, spend minutes, sometimes hours checking your tonality, checking your phrasing, checking your spelling of all of this to make sure that it's all right. You could have a live English teacher, basically, alongside you while you're writing to take your editing time down from an hour to literally seconds, right? Grammarly can click all the way through all of your spell checker, better than that of a Microsoft Word or Google Doc or something like that just tells you what you've spelt wrong or that a word is spelt wrong. Grammarly tells you proper phrasing, the tonality, all of that. It's a really cool tool. And then, of course, there is their built-in feature, kind of a hidden feature of their tone adjustment, right? That you can take that super stiff email that you don't really know how to write and make it more engaging, make it more inviting, make it stern, but in a fun kind of way, I guess. Like if you're trying to get a really hard message across to a client of yours, but don't want to sound blunt or sound rude, Grammarly's got your back. Next up, we've got Otter AI, right? Otter AI is an AI-powered transcription tool. Have you ever been in a meeting and spent half of the time scrambling to take notes, whether that's a meeting, class, whatever it is? Otter AI does it for you automatically. Now, most of these tools, I should say, that we're talking about have free versions, paid versions, all that fun stuff. Otter AI is no different, right? It can transcribe meetings in real time, which is perfect for obviously Zoom, Google Meetings, or even your in-person conversations, like a sales meeting or a meeting with corporate, right? Captures key points, right? The AI algorithm highlights important moments so you don't have to sift through everything after the fact. Speaker identification, right? You can easily see who said what in group discussions. Then, of course, this saves time on note taking, right? You can focus on what the conversation is instead of writing everything down. That you can have a personal assistant alongside you transcribing and note taking the entire meeting while you are engaged, present in the conversation, right? Which is just, again, much more effective use of your time, of your energy, of your focus, right? Because how many times have you gone through those notes after the fact in a meeting and thought, man, I wish I would have been able to say this, or I wish I would have been able to make this point. With Otter taking all of these notes for you, you are able to, in the moment, make those points, make those suggestions, make your workplace a better place for you, make your personal life a better place for you, right? AI's biggest job is having to help you out in those. Up next, we have Jasper, right? AI copywriting for content creators. Now, just quickly touching on Otter again, sorry. I've used Otter a little bit. It's cool. Very niche product, but easily in this top 5. But Jasper, right? If you create content, right, whether it's blog posts, ads, YouTube scripts, anything like that, Jasper is crazy, right? Like you can use ChatGPT. Obviously, like most of these are built on the back of that kind of technology, but Jasper is like ChatGPT for script writing on steroids. It's insane, right? You generate high quality content in seconds, literally seconds, that it will be an entire script, just whoop, and it's done, right? SEO optimization, right? Helps improve rankings with keyword suggestions and headline ideas. Right? You can customize your writing style, whether it's fun, serious, professional, right? Jasper can adapt. Again, that's the AI power of it, the programming of the algorithm, right? It's great for business and marketers, obviously. You can write compelling product descriptions, emails, and ads effortlessly. Like if you're a social media manager for a company, right? And you're looking for captions on demand, post descriptions on demand, you're working in the online space, the online retailing, the e-commerce space, right? And you need descriptions for a product, but you don't really know. You're good at selling, you're good at the coding side of things, but when it comes to the sales side of things, maybe that's not really your cup of tea, right? Jasper's got your back, right? Like it gets you literally like 90% of the way there. A little bit of fine tuning and you're done, right? You could spend hours building these ads, or you could spend 5 minutes with Jasper and then 5 minutes of your own time and you're done, right? The whole idea behind these tools is to really just make your lives easier. Last but not least, if you struggle with staying organized, Notion AI is your best friend, right? Whether you're managing projects, tracking assignments, or planning your week, this tool makes organization effortless, right? There's smart note taking, right? So it auto summarizes long research notes or meeting minutes, task management, which helps you stay on top of deadlines and to-dos, project planning, right? Creates structured workflows without the hassle, and is perfect for teams or for individuals, right? Whether you're running a business or just trying to stay on top of light, Notion AI adapts to your needs. This is another one of those tools that I have used quite a bit. It's super, super cool. Like the ability to integrate it into your life. It doesn't have direct calendar integration into something like Google Calendar or something along those lines, but as a tool, it's awesome. It can exist independently. Same as the rest. There's free versions, there's premium versions, of course, but Notion is really, really cool in that regard. Like all of these tools together, right? If you take all 5 of these tools and put them all together, you essentially have a personal assistant, an English teacher, an expert in every field, right? All at your fingertips. Within seconds, you can have any information that you want. You can build these scripts, you can build these points, you can do all of this. It's never, information in general has never been more accessible. The ability to do certain things with the internet and get immediate feedback has literally never been easier, and it's going to continue down this path, right? Like we've talked about before on the channel. It's really just adjusting well to these products and just getting on board, right? So, I mean, there we have it, right? 5 AI tools that will literally save you hours every day. Whether you're writing, taking notes, organizing your life, or creating content, AI can handle the boring stuff so you can focus on what matters most. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Adam. This has been AI Simplified. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about any of these tools, anything you need explained more in depth. Definitely don't hesitate to check out my link tree, check out my socials, join the community, right? I've got a Discord community where I post all of my content, where I answer your questions. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.